and gentlemen, hear this truth from me, the light at the tunnel, not the one at the end of the tunnel. Because if you buy before you reach end of tunnel. Now, I've been watching something that I've been trending, of late. I want to be balancing my lifestyle on limited fat. I talk about trending issues, I talk about politics, I talk about weakening. I just don't want to stick in one thing, so I'll be balancing it of late. So of late, what has been trending is Regina Daniel and Ned Nwoko. And of course, as usual, Nigerians are good in pushing narratives. And the funniest part is that Nigeria has a big influence on how other African countries perceive things. And they don't know this. So sometimes the foolishness of Nigerians affects other countries. Example, it affects Ghanaians. It affects Liberians. And more, of course, it affects Cameroonians. You see, we are always fast in pushing blames. We're always fast in drawing conclusions without, weighing it, putting it on a table of justice, on a scale of justice to weigh it and know which is which. Now, in this case of Regina Daniels, a lot of you are tagging Regina Daniel, a shovel holder who is heading to dig a gold. All right? And some of you are also tagging Ned Nwoko, pedophile, which is very silly. That statement, someone's silly comment. You see, the thing is, Nigerians, I don't know how some of you think. Is it by your thinking, or some of you just don't know what diction is? You just use any word because you think it's right. But then again, I think I understand what you're trying to say. You were trying to say that he likes marrying younger girls. Fine, but that is not the meaning of pedophile. Do searching before you make statements. You that did that comment on Mazitunde Ednot's picture post rather. Now listen, let me tell you all something. Whatever has an advantage has a disadvantage. Whether you're seeing the advantage now or you're not seeing the advantage now. Sorry, the disadvantage now. There is always a disadvantage. There's always a hidden cost. Now, Regina, your mother, I saw her ranting the other day on the video posted by Very Dark Man, where she's talking plenty that Ned was broke and you gave Ned $50,000. Does Ned look like somebody who... Nigerians, people are funny, people can talk big talks, eh? Okay, you gave Ned $50K. What is $50K to Ned? Ned has a private jet, if I'm not mistaken. The former presidente of Morocco. The daughter is Ned's wife. Do you know what that means? My God, people are funny though. But now, then again, what is the main purpose of this video? The main purpose of this video is an advice. Listen, younger girls. Before you choose to marry an older man, you should be ready for whatever comes with that marriage. Now, younger girls as well, before you choose to be a second, a third, a fourth wife, you should be ready for a sixth, seventh, eighth wife. And you should also be ready for whatever comes with it. I understand that we are all selfish because selfishness is what this world is being ruled on. You can be there and be a Christian, be a Muslim, that's your business. But when you understand real life, you will know how things operate. And you will forgive yourself for all the things, all the lies you've told yourself, while you were in religion, but that's by the way. Listen, Ned Nwoko had his own agenda of marrying Regina Daniels. You people cannot deny that fact. You people cannot write off that fact. I don't know if it is spiritual. I don't know if it's energetic. I don't know if it's universal, but there is a reason for that marriage. Because of the kind of person I am, most time I always try to attribute things to spirituality. Because the life we live itself is actually spiritual. It's spiritual. But they have told you guys, spiritual control the physical, my brother. Everything is spiritual. Even the talk I'm talking to you now is spiritual. You watching me now and the thought going through your mind is spiritual. I don't know why you religious people, they have, brainwashed you into thinking spirituality is some sort of diabolic thing. Spirituality is some sort of juju. Spirituality is some sort of, ability to control energy and all of that. That's just spirituality. No. Though that is part of spirituality, but spirituality is not emboxed in just all of that. Shifting of energy, speaking alone, actions you take are spiritual thing. The world we live at large is spiritual. We shift energy, we move in dimensions, and we affect and let me not shift. So what I'm trying to say is that Ned Nwoko marrying Regina Daniels has its own reason. He has his own selfish interest. Regina Daniels accepting to marry someone old enough to be her father or even her granddad, she also had her own, reason, selfish interest. But what I don't get is why you Nigerians and social media Nigerians and Africans, because it's not just Nigerians that are fans of Regina Daniels, Africans at large has this mindset of always trying to choose and pick. Because you're a fan of Regina Daniels, you don't want to see beyond being a fan, Listen, for the fact that Regina Daniels, decided to marry a man old enough to be her granddad, she should also be ready for whatever comes out of it. What I just don't like is this attitude of you young girls, you Gen Zs that knows nothing, who are just fast in life. You want to be fast. I've been 4 decades in this planet, so I'm not a child. I know what I'm saying. Some of you Gen Zs, you just want things fast in life. I don't know where you brought this diabolic statement of, I'd rather cry in a Bentley, I'd rather cry in a Maybach. Do you know what when you making that statement alone, do you know its spiritual implications? Do you know what the energies it sucks from your body? Do you know the energies it sucks from your chakra? Do you know the energies it sucks from your soul, your spirit, your mind, the you in you? I don't know how you guys just take this word as normal. Yeah, everything. Yeah, life is normal because life is balanced. But you should understand that every day there are forces trying to unbalance the world. And there are forces that is always unbalancing the world, and the world itself trying to balance itself. So there's always a war. There's always a battle. You get it? There are statements you don't make. Okay, now Regina Daniel is crying in a mansion and in a Bentley, and you're broke in your house, you have more joy than her. Do you know what peace of mind does? Peace of mind controls your spiritual. Peace of mind controls your energy intake. Peace of mind controls even the way your circadian rhythm operates. Peace of mind controls your entire affair as a human living in this realm. So do not put a price on your peace of mind, because your peace of mind is you. Your peace of mind is the real you in you. You get it? So whatever you're doing, stop this foolishness of, I'd rather cry in a Bentley, I'd rather cry in a private jet, Listen! Some of you haven't tested wealth. When you have tested wealth and loneliness, you would know that wealth is nothing. Am I saying be broke? Hell no. If you're broke, you even know that life is not fair at all. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is, put the world in a balance. Whatever you're doing, make sure you are in a balance. Any little misalignment in the balance, it affects you down to your soul. You get what I'm saying? So this whole Regina Daniel hula baloo, all I just want to do is advise the younger ones coming up. Listen, my dear one, don't be pushed by peer pressure to do things that you're not ready to do. Okay? And as for you, Regina Daniel and Ned Nwoko, we Africans, we are getting sick and tired of your drama. Can you keep it out of social media? Just put it in your home. You're enjoying, put it there. You're suffering, put it there. You are becoming a thorn in our flesh. Not mine though, because I've grown a thicker skin that things like this doesn't penetrate my skin, because I know who I am. My spirituality is at top-notch balance. Okay? If I wasn't, a lot of you that have watched some of my previous videos, you all know where you went, you know the things you did, you know what I'm saying. But I'm still here. You get it? What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is whatever you are doing, Don't let your selfishness take the best part of you, because you will be ending up selling your soul without knowing that you are selling your soul. You get what I'm saying? So this whole drama, we are sick and tired of it. Ned, Uncle Ned, because you're a grandpa, Uncle Ned, keep your baby girl in order. Two of you should put your drama to yourself. Omuna Karo na matter they go TikTok, according to Casey Limpopo. You get it? And for you, the younger generations, no matter what you do in life, make sure you have enough information of whatever you want to venture into. Be it marriage, be it business, be it a new dimension of spirituality. Anything you want to do in life. Other than that, you have yourself to blame. Because trust me, no one on earth cares about you more than you care about yourself. So it is always you first. Selfishness is what this life, flourishes on. Okay, everyone is selfish. Me here, I'm selfish. Because before I give you, I have to eat first. You're also selfish. We are all selfish. Nature has made it so. Okay, and it is that selfishness that brings about balance. Okay? Because it is the you in you that will keep the you that you are safe. So in all what you do, your mental state matters a lot. As a matter of fact, so for some of you that are Christians or religious people, heaven is actually this round sphere thing on you that you call your head. Once you mess with your heaven, you suffer hell. So at all points in life, protect your heaven. Protect your heaven. Other than that, you will dwell in hell. And of course, you know that hell burns. The pain and the gnashing of teeth in hell is real. But not as a place, but as a peace of mind, as a situation, and of course, be safe. And remember that whatever decision you take affects your life positively or negatively. I hope you take the right decision, and I hope you don't get forced by peer pressure. Peace, love, and light.